That means it's chest day. And I have a very effective and a very intensive chest workout for you. I just completed it myself. Like all my workouts, it takes 40 minutes, doesn't require any weight. All you're going to need is your push-up bars and a couple of resistance bands. Now, I use a lot of giant sets. For those of you that don't know, a giant set is 3 exercises done back to back with minimal rest in between. So I do 3 different giant sets, 3 rounds of each, and that takes up 30 minutes of our 40-minute workout. The last 10 minutes I spend doing 5 different types of push-ups. I do a different set every 2 minutes. When I'm done, my chest is fatigued. So if you're ready, let's take a look at the exercises that make up that first giant set. And the first exercise is elliptical push-ups. And we're going to put these wider than our shoulders out, almost like we're doing wide grip push-ups. And we're going to do slow half circles. First to the right, till we get back up, and then down to the left. I like to take about 4 seconds for each push-up. Because this is a giant set, we're going to go immediately to our second exercise. Get a medium resistance band, put it behind your back like this. No handles, grab it as close as you can to your chest. We're going to go out with chest flies. Because we're going to try and emphasize the time under tension, we want to slow out about 3 seconds and slow in. Okay, so we have a giant set. We're going to go right to our third exercise, which is resistance band chest extensions. Not too much different than the exercise we just did, but we're going to put the band around our waist and our hands about waist level, and we're going to come straight out. And again, slow out and slow in. So that was the 3 exercises of our first giant set. Once we completed the 3 exercises, we completed 1 round of our first giant set. Then we're going to wait 90 seconds, do a second round, wait 90 seconds, do a third round. After we've done 3 rounds of that giant set, we wait another 90 seconds, and we move on to our second giant set. Okay, for the first exercise of our second giant set, we're going to do some more push-ups. We call these under the fence push-ups. I believe Tony Horton gave them this name for obvious reasons. You bend down like you're going under a fence and come back up. It should be done slowly, again about 4 seconds per push-up. As this is a giant set, we go directly from the first exercise, or push-ups, to our second exercise. This is similar to what we did in the first giant set. These are chest flies, but in this giant set, we're doing them at waist level. So as soon as we're done with those, we go directly to our third exercise with these chest extensions, but this time we do them at chest level. Straight out. Slow in. Alright, that was our 3 exercises of our second giant set. Like always, no rest between the exercises, 90 seconds rest between the rounds. We do 3 rounds again, then after the 3 rounds are done, wait 90 seconds, then we go on to our third giant set. Well, our third giant set follows the same pattern as the first 2 giant sets. We're going to do a set of push-ups followed by 2 resistance band exercises. The push-ups we're going to do are very similar to those ones you did in high school. You're going to put your arms about shoulder width apart. But just to make it a little bit more novel, we're going to put our feet on a chair and do decline push-ups. And I put my feet on the chair, and I just do a regular push-up, except that my feet are up in the air. And like always, I'm doing these slow. When we complete the push-up, we're going to do a chest extension, similar to what we've done before, except that we're going to put our hands very close together so that our knuckles are touching. We have the band about chest level, and we're just going to go straight out, keeping your knuckles touching all the way in and all the way out. Then for the final exercise of our third giant set, we're going to do an exercise we've already done, except we're going to do it with more reps and at a faster pace. We're going to do the chest flies at waist level, but I'm going to use a light resistance band, and I'm just going to knock them out about 1 second per rep. And instead of doing 8 to 12, like we've done on every other exercise, I'm going to go for 25 to 30. So like the other giant sets, we have minimal rest between the exercises and 90 seconds rest between each round of the giant sets. We do 3 rounds of the giant set just like before. After we've completed those 3 rounds, we're going to move into the final phase of our chest workout, which is going to be our 10-minute push-up drill. So the last phase of our chest workout is what I call our 10-minute push-up drill. We do 5 sets of push-ups in 2 minutes. Whenever I do a workout, I use some type of timer. Most often I use the one that you see here. Basic countdown timer. I'll put the site for it in the notes below where you can find it on the internet. When I start out my workout, I set it for 40 minutes and I let it count down. I would use the timer to do your 10-minute push-up challenge. Start your first set of push-ups and the timer says 10 minutes. Now the push-ups we're doing here are slow, maximizing the time under tension. They're not the type you did in the military where you could do 104 minutes. If you can get 10 to 12 push-ups per set out, you're doing pretty good. That's usually going to take 30 to 40 seconds of your 2 minutes. That's going to give you about a minute 20 to wait until the next set. So then when the clock gets down to 8 minutes, start your second set of push-ups. Same thing all the way down. Start a third set of push-ups on 6 minutes, on 4 minutes, on 2 minutes. When you've done that last set of push-ups, you're done. So let's take a look at the types of push-up we're going to do. I start out with just standard push-ups. These are like you did in high school. Have your hands about shoulder width apart. Just straight down, straight back up. Once I'm done with those, I go to wide grip push-ups. Almost exactly the same, but you're going to put your arms out a little bit wider. So they're going to be out wider than shoulder width. As you move into the third set, I do what's known as military push-ups. It's almost hard to tell from the video if they're any different than standard push-ups. Instead of your hands being below your shoulders, they're going to be below your rib cage. For the fourth set, I just raise one of my legs up. Do as many push-ups as you can, keeping one leg up in the air the entire time. And for the fifth set, I just switch legs. I raise my left leg. Once you've done that, you've completed the workout. You do this workout or one of my similar chest workouts once a week, and you're going to find you're going to need a new shirt size about every 3 months.